Well, I'm not sure how possible this is going to be, but can we possibly backdoor our way into Europe? Hello, welcome to part 26 of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our final Premier League fixtures of the season against Everton and Chelsea. So, since the last episode, form hasn't been great. It's almost like I lost the games on purpose because I don't want to qualify for Europe. We've only won two games, and they were a 3-0 win against Liverpool and a 2-0 win over Leeds. And apart from that, we've lost or drawn pretty much every game. We've actually only drawn two games. Manchester United and Sevilla were the draws, and the rest of the matches were unfortunately defeats. So with two games left to play, that does leave us down in the 11th. That's the lowest we can finish. Highest we can finish is 8th. Whether that's enough for Europe, I do not know. But obviously we would have to win our final two games. Good thing is, if we do beat Everton, we do move up into 8th as Tottenham don't play their game in hand until the Wednesday. So there is a glimmer of hope before potentially Tottenham beat Arsenal. Hopefully they don't. So that might put us in a decent position. Hopefully, I'm not sure about qualifying for Europe, but just get our highest league finish. So the lineup for our match against Everton will be Henderson in goal, a back four of Mourinho. Rosev is suspended. Malagusto, what you're going to start? I'm not going to start Harvard Bellis. So we've got Gusto at the right back, Raven as the left back, and centre back partnership of Edgar and Mourinho. Adacon and Fernandez in the midfield. Then we've got Kai on the right, Owastadio in the middle, Rogers on the left, and Sky Fink up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully try and get a decent win. I think we did beat Everton last time we played them. It was a 3-2 win where we were 3-0 up, nearly bottled it, but thankfully we did just about held on in that reverse fixture. But hopefully today is a win. So as you can see, already with a draw, we do move up into 9th. That's definitely not enough to possibly not qualify for Europe. Solanke, it's got to be offside. That's got to be the offside. The liner did put its flag up reasonably quickly, so I think that is going to be disallowed yet. Goal has been disallowed. Still 0-0 between us and Everton. 10 minutes gone. But hopefully, I want to hope we can get at least one goal this first half, hopefully. But if not, we can always just try and batter them in the second half. Alcaraz has got the ball, plays the ball to Solanke. Now playing for Everton now. When did he move there? I feel like I don't remember him being there at the first time we played them this season. I feel like that might have been just a January transfer they did, because definitely was not average at the beginning of the season. Ball out, plays the ball to Patterson. Can we just get a tackle? Solanke, because it's got to be offside again. Surely. It's only a matter of time before he does score, if that is disallowed, which I'm hoping it is. Goal has been disallowed once again. He's been very unlucky, but we need to stop him running through like that. It's too easy, but he was way off. Well done defenders, but can't let him do that again, because one of these times he will be on side like that. Dominic Solanke, 2 disallowed goals, then he finally scores his first goal of the game. It's just 2. He's a good striker, isn't he? A very good striker. Nobody got near him at the near post. And it's 1-0 to Everton. Please don't do it again. Please do not do it again. Oh my god. What is going? It feels like that's a replay, but no, it's 2-0 to Everton. Dominic Solanke's second goal of the game, or fourth goal, whichever way you want to look at it. But that's just, it's too easy. But I don't know what we're doing, but it's just not good enough. Let's fire up the boys in the hope we can get at least one goal before halftime. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't really rate our chances that highly. Edgar, let's get the ball upfield. Rogers, Alcaron, Fernandez. Come on. This has got to be our opportunity to get the goal. If we can get a goal here, we might be able to win this game. Obviously, if we don't score, yeah, I don't rate our chances making a comeback, but Fernandes has put the ball into the back of the net, albeit with the help from the Everton defender. Obviously, did get given us an own goal. It did take a wicked deflection, but can we? Oh my god, I thought that was going to be another goal. Thought that was going to be another header goal for Everton. Henderson has got the ball with 30 seconds left to play of the first half. Don't give the ball away here. Get it out wide. Now get the ball upfield. Hopefully, just try and lob the ball over the top of the defence for Sky Think to run onto, possibly. Fernandes. That's a poor pass, a very poor pass. I don't know what he was thinking there. A little bit more power or just too far upfield. Just keep it simple, lads. KK has got the ball. Fernandes. That's a two very poor passes. I think we're lucky to still be in it at the moment because we've made some absolute howlers recently. Solanke, can we just get it cleared? We do get it cleared. That was a pretty decent clearance, but some of those passing plays in the closing stages of the first half, absolute ridiculous, absolute shocking. It really was. Like, come on, lads. I think I know we're much better than this, but shouldn't be losing against Everton. No way. I think definitely. Well, obviously, we don't really need to sell players like Seb Raven, maybe Alcaron. Definitely, those two players are definitely going to be on their way out. I just don't know what budgets we're going to have. Centos is going to come on for Seb Raven. Morgan Rogers off for Koke Saito, making his return from debut. Hopefully, he can try and produce some magic down that left-hand side. We are going to drop some encouragement in the hope we can possibly find an equaliser. Well, with 2 shots, 0 on target, honestly, don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Our Stadio is going to make way for Rainier. And I think Fernandes comes off for Jack Taylor. I suspect this might be it's Jack Taylor's final appearance for, well, not at home, but because we're playing at the Swansea Stadium, but definitely one of his final appearances for Wrexham. We've got an equaliser. We have got an equaliser. I said it a bit too soon, I think. I don't know if that's onside or offside. Let's see what VAR says about that. I hope it counts. It hasn't. It's been disallowed. That's unfortunate, but hopefully we can get a few more chances, ideally before full time. Please, come on. We've got 5 minutes left to play. Are we going to get the equaliser? No. Just not good enough. Just not good enough. We've got Chelsea in the final league game. I'm praying they're not really playing for much, or they have already qualified for Europe. Just not sure what flavour they're going to be playing for. But hopefully, we've got to try at least get back to winning ways. Obviously, a win, we can still technically finish 8th, but that does mean we have to beat Chelsea. The lineup for our match against Chelsea will be Maynard Brewer in goal. Unfortunately, Dean Henderson has sustained an injury and he's going to be out for this game. Then we've got a back four of Mourinho, Howard Bennis, Edgar and Centels, Irving and Fernandes in the midfield. Then we've got Bukovic on the right, Rainier in the middle, Moreira on the left. Then we've got Uresio up front. Our Stadio should really be on the bench. Ben Evans, whoever you are, you're not being on the bench. Alcaron should probably be on the bench instead of Paul Mullin. Anyone else should be on the bench? Sky Think, what the hell are you doing off the bench? Put you on the bench instead of Jack Taylor. I don't know what's going on with the bench, but that is that sorted. Obviously, Paul Mullin, yeah, he's probably going to end up going in the summer. I completely forgot about him. I didn't sell him in January, but he did have a pretty nasty injury where he was out for 3 months. I doubt we would have been able to sell him in January due to a probably a failure in medical of some sorts. But in other news, Tottenham did beat Arsenal in their midweek fixture, so we cannot finish 8th, but the highest we can finish, provided that we get a win today. I highly doubt it with Maynard Brewer in goal, but we can potentially still finish ninth. Whether that's enough to finish in Europe, I do not know. Victor Gyökeres has got his 24th goal of the season. I would love a 20 goal a season striker in the Premier League, but I just don't think we're at that level yet where we can sign a world class players. But I mean, I honestly couldn't care less what happens in today's fixture. As long as we avoid an absolute smashing, I'd be happy with whatever result we can get. If we can get the win, that'd be great. But if we can get a draw, that's also fine. But just don't want to get smashed. That's all I ask of you boys. Just don't get absolutely walloped. And Cole Park, I thought it was going to be 2-0. It could have been 2-0, but thankfully it was just wide of a post. I think it didn't get. Was it across that went over a throw? I really don't know. I wasn't really paying attention because it's the final game of the season. We've got nothing to play for. We just this game is sort of me just seeing what players are good enough to step up, see what players want to stay here for next year. Then I'm gonna try and figure out who's gonna be leaving and who's going to be staying. Sterling plays the ball out to Nkunku and he was offside. I must admit, just back there, it was a great save from Maynard Brewer. He might, but I doubt he's going to make a Premier League goalkeeper in the future, but he might be a decent. He's been a decent backup, albeit this has been his first Premier League game this year. Obviously, he has been a backup for all of the season, but I don't know if we sign another goalkeeper. Just keep Maynard Brewer as a third choice and getting like a decent youngish goalkeeper with 5-star potential and go with like 3 goalkeepers for next year. That might be a plan moving forward. Caicedo, well done, Edgar. That's a good header clearance, but danger is straight back on for Chelsea. James and crosses it. Can we just get it clear? Caicedo with the strike. Thankfully, it was just over the top of the cross. I must admit, first half, it really could be a lot worse. It's only 1-0 to Chelsea, which I am thankful for. James whips in. Good God, that was close. They are getting seriously close to getting their second goal of the game. It's only a matter of time, surely. I'm hoping it doesn't come from this corner. And Nkunku was offside. It's always offside. He really is. Edgar, just get the ball upfield. That wasn't a bad kick. Fernandez, you are absolutely terrible. I'm glad you are only alone because you definitely would be going in the summer whether you're permanent or not. Enzo has got the ball. Can we just try and do something? I would really like to see Resio try and score a goal today. Obviously, he's only young. He will continue to get better and better. Mourinho's given away a penalty. That is not great. Why? Why? Yeah, penalty has been awarded. I don't really know why it had to go to VAR because we knew that was going to get given. Who is the ref? Michael Salisbury. Absolute dipstick for going to VAR about that. And it is 2-0 to Chelsea in the closing stages of the first half. 2 minutes of additional time left to play. Doubt we're going to get a goal. No, we don't. But obviously, it's only 2-0 half time. It could be a lot worse because they've had 14 shots through our target. We really haven't started well at all. We haven't really got going at all. Right, half an hour left to play. We are going to make a couple of changes. Resio is going to make way for Sky Fink. And I think we will also get on Gusto for Mourinho. I think that'll be the only changes we shall do for now. We're going to drop a little bit of encouragement in the hope we can get at least 1 goal back. But at this stage of the game, I just don't see us scoring. 4 shots, 0 on target. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's happened to the original Wrexham where we looked so close to qualifying for Europe. It sort of dropped off a cliff in my opinion. James plays the ball to Palmer and it's 3-0. That might be offside, but I'm suspecting it is going to be awarded. But fingers crossed, and it's not. Goal has been awarded and it is now 3-0 to Chelsea. And you can clearly see why they're going to be in Europe next year because they've been far the better team. Sky Fink has a chance to shoot. He does. And Mateus Fernandez does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-1. Okay, we need 2 goals in 15 minutes. It might be possible. I doubt it, but we can try and get at least another couple goals. Rainier is going to make way for Ostadio, and I think we will get on Alarcon and for Mateus Fernandez with 10 minutes left to play. Let's drop some more encouragement in the hope we can get a second goal. If we can get a goal here, that would be absolutely lovely. But Harvey Bellis's header was just wide of the post. I mean, we've definitely improved since Mateus Fernandez has put the ball into the back of the net, but just I wish it came a little bit earlier in the game. Bukvich was looking at the back post, but unfortunately doesn't quite fall to him. If it did, almost certainly would have been a goal. Ostadio has got the ball. Come on, let's put the ball into the box. Gusto. That's a poor pass, a very poor pass. What is it with the passing today? It's been absolutely awful. Bukvich with a good interception. Ostadio, that's a chance to shoot. It's just wide off a post. Oh, I mean, we're getting close to a second goal. I don't think we're going to get it, but we've had some decent chances this second half. I think on another day, we could have potentially had a second goal. How many more chances do we need to grab that second goal? Irving is going to whip in the corner. I'm sure this might be his final appearance for Wrexham, obviously along with many other players. Centos plays the ball to Ostadio with the strike. Oh my god. Why do we have shots so far out? I mean, if it was inside the box, yeah, go for it. But when it's outside the box, really don't bother going for it. That's a great ball. Moreira, you got to be joking. He hits the post. How has that not gone into the back of the net? How is it not 3-2? There's so many close chances, but unfortunately, just wasn't enough, and it was a 3-1 defeat to Chelsea. And I mean, I guess we did better than last season. That's all I can take from it. But yeah, 11th place, 13 points off Europe. I want to know if Tottenham won the qualify for Europe. So if they did, probably won't find that out now. But if they do, I'm going to be thoroughly annoyed. But I do want to find out what budgets we'll be working with in the next episode, which will be the transfer special. I'm hoping, I'm expecting at least 40 million if we want to have a decent rebuild and ideally push for Europe next season, or definitely try and finish inside the top 10. There we go. Budgets. Like I said, 40 million I will take. 44 million wage budget. Has that stayed the same? I think that might have actually gone up a little bit. We can set a clause for Myron Bodu. How much can we get for him? 1.4 million. That's not too bad, but I think we'll just leave that. We'll leave that because we're expecting some more money for him in the next 2 Januaries. 1.37 for January and 28-29. So yeah, not a bad season, but I think we could have done a little bit better. Definitely we need more strength and depth, more higher quality players, and we'll try and do that in tomorrow's episode, where hopefully we really do build a squad capable of trying to qualify for Europe. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.